things we cannot see. I would cross the sky forever. It's only just begun. I know you will agree. Things to make us all feel better.
Hello crafty friends, it's Caroline and I'm back today on December 8th to open up not one, but two of our Crafty Advent Calendar gifts for yesterday and today. Yesterday was just a very busy day for me, and it was like after 11 o'clock at night before I had a chance to even think about opening my Advent Calendar gift. And so I just decided to postpone it for today. So today we're going to be opening up day 7 and day 8. Let's see what's in here. I've been using my bone folder sort of help push on the perforations. I don't know that it's needed, but I just didn't want to rip the box. So, all right, folks. So for day 7, it looks like we might have some sort of stencils. I'm not really sure. And then for day 8, oh, it's moved around here. It's a die set. How cute. It's a really pretty heart, I think. Let's open these up and take a look. All right, so for day 7, we've got this series of stencils, and I don't really know what they're supposed to be. I kind of was looking around. They don't seem to line up, and I'm starting to think that maybe they're kind of like that lens flare that happens, you know, like a little bursts of light. So I don't know. I'm going to play with them like that. I can't remember what they're called. If you guys remember, mention it in the comments below, because I can't remember what those are called, but the little light bursts. And then for day 8, we have this adorable heart die set. Not only is it the heart outline here, but you've got this center portion here that's kind of like a sun coming over the hill with rays of sunlight. And so I'm actually kind of glad that I waited. I'm going to see if we can sort of combine the two, and who knows, we'll see what we come up with. Let's get started.
From the moment we held on to things we cannot see, I would cross the sky forever. It's only just begun. I know you will agree. Things to make us all feel better. What I may have, what I may own, I give it all. Like a desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. You can walk and you can run. How I wish you knew my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Tell me when you've had enough. When all is said and done, you still feel the fascination. You can blame it on my love. I guess my heart is won. All the freedom you've been chasing. What I may have, what I may own, I give it all. Like a desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. You can walk and you can run. How I wish you knew my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Will you show me the way? My heart is longing for answering. 'Cause I will wait night and day. You will see in time my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Like a desert in the sun, desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Like a desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy.
Alrighty folks, I have finished it and I think it looks super cute. I went ahead and used the stencils and just layered it up, and it definitely doesn't look like that glow that I had sort of thought that it would, but I think it's a really nice effect. I love the background effect of it, and I think it turned out really well. I also used the die here, and instead of using colored paper, I used my markers. The inks that I used for the stencil were all Gina K Designs premium dye inks, and the colors that I used were Dusty Rose, Lemon Drop, Innocent Pink, and Peach Bellini. And the markers that I used were all the Tri-Blend from Spectrum Noir. I used the Light Yellow Blend, the Antique Pink Blend, the Coral Blend, the Coral Shades, the Gold Yellow Blend, and the Pale Pink Shades. And I just kind of used a combination of all of those. When I went ahead and glued it down, one of the things I wanted to point out is there's a space between the centerpiece here where you've got kind of the patchwork of the heart and the actual heart cut out itself. So I used this down as a template before gluing down my little pieces so that I could have an evenly spaced reveal of this mirror finished cardstock here, the silver mirrored cardstock, and I think it looks really nice. One of the things though is I did get some glue in here and I'm trying to get it out. I can't seem to get it out. I got a little glue spot on the silver mirror cardstock, and in the process of me trying to wipe it out, I ended up kind of roughing up the edges of the paper. So to sort of cover it up, I used the Spectrum Noir pen, this crystal clear sparkle pen, and I just kind of went around the outline of the heart and then kind of between the rays here of the interior heart piecing, and that was just more to cover up the fact that I sort of rubbed a little bit of the paper off. It didn't look so great. The sentiment dies here, the word dies, are from Sunny Studios, and they're the Sunny Snippets. And this particular one happens to be thank you words. And the sentiments are thanks and thank you. And I first thought that I would layer them up with the silver kind of being a shadow. And I used the pens to sort of, color in on the white cardstock. And I just didn't like the way it looked. So I just went back to the plain silver cardstock, and I think it looks really nice. I did lift that up with a piece of white cardstock that I cut out of the same die behind it. So it is a little bit dimensional there. And then the sentiment inside reads, "A true friend reaches for your hand and touches your heart." And I tried something new. I tried using my Spectrum Noir, my alcohol ink pens as the ink for my, my stamp, and it was hard, y'all. It did not go down very well. It wasn't a very clean stamp. I don't really like it. I might play around with that again. I just don't really like the way it turned out. If you guys have any tips on doing something like that, it's the first time I've ever tried it, please let me know in the comments below. I've used my Tombow markers before in doing that, these here, but they're water-based, and I don't know, I think they maybe spread a little bit better, but the alcohol markers, at least the Spectrum Noir ones, it didn't really do so great. So if you have any suggestions on how to use a stamp, using your alcohol markers, I'd love to hear about it. That is my make for today, and for today is for day 7 and day 8. Day 7 was the stencils, day 8 is the die set. So that's what we've got for today. I will say come back tomorrow, but if tomorrow is another day like yesterday was, I may try to double up and do both of them on Saturday morning. But tomorrow is December 9th, and that is this box right here that we'll be opening. And if I end up waiting until Saturday and combining both of them, then we would also open up this one too. So I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're going to just try and see. Hopefully it will be back here tomorrow. I apologize if I don't get back every single day. I've been working really crazy hours, so it's just kind of up in the air sometimes. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me here today. I really appreciate all of your kind comments and words of encouragement. It means so much to me, and it really brings me so much joy to be able to make these videos and bring them to you, and even more so that you are actually enjoying them. So thank you for letting me know that you like what I'm bringing for you. I hope you are all having a wonderful evening. I hope you are being kind to yourselves, and I hope you are finding some joy in your journey. Thanks so much, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
From the moment we held on to things we cannot see, I would cross the sky forever. It's only just begun. I know you will agree. Things to make us all feel